Hello, my name is Janice LaRoche. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator with Stampin' Up! I'm glad you could join me today, and I thought I would make this lovely I Thought of You Today card. All the products for this are in the Occasions catalog, 2019 Occasions catalog, which is good through June. And let me tell you what you will need for it. I decorated the inside, and I didn't do the envelope, but I probably will put something on the envelope. But anyways, I used, let me put my envelope up there out the way, the Climbing Roses stamp set, the Rose Trellis Thinlit dies, and the sheet music. Sheet music was for the background. The Rose Trellis, I used for the gold foil cutout, and I used it for this, and I cut out the flower after I'd stamped it. So I stamped the flower, and then I colored it with Stampin' Blends, and I used the Light and the Dark Poppy Parade and the Light and the Dark Granny Apple Green. And that was the colors I used for my flowers. And I used Poppy Parade ribbon, and I cut out the sentiment thing from the Rose Trellis Thinlit dies that go along with this. Right, so you will need your card base. I used Very Vanilla, and it measures 5.5. Oops, got red dye all over that. 5.5 by 8 backwards. 8.5 by 5.5, and scored at 4 1/4. And that's your card base. Then you will need a piece of basic black cardstock, which measures about 4 1/4 inches. And then I used a banner punch to punch out my end. Right, so you will need that. You will need one of the trellises that I cut out in gold foil, and then a piece of ribbon. This measures about 6 inches, 7 inches, and you're folding it in half. Then you will need to stamp in Very Vanilla with the black Memento ink. And then I colored, like I said, with Poppy Parade, light and dark, and Granny Apple Green, light and dark. Right, I think that's about it for there. Now, I did my music background on using my Stamparatus, only so as I could make sure that I stamped it correctly the first time and I didn't have to go over it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it right over my, I have, here's my score line. So I'm got my magnet over on this side of it, and I don't have it near the edge. And I took my black mat out because this is got a foam on it, so you don't need the black foamy mat. So I'm just going to put this on here. Then we'll pick it up. Right. And then I'm going to ink this up with Memento Black. Big stamps are hard to get the first time, so that's why I love using the Stamparatus. Now, for this, I like to just take a soft piece of a cloth and just give it a rub. That way you're rubbing it on there. There we go. And actually that looks really good, so I don't think I need to do it twice, but if you missed a spot, you could ink it back up and put it back down, and it will stamp in the same spot. But that looks pretty good, so I'm going to leave it at 1 stamp. And we'll put this aside and I'll clean it in a sec. So, there's our card. Now what I did was I just took my trellis with the gold foil, which I've already cut out, and I'm going to glue this on here using my my liquid glue. Snail. Where's my head? I was looking for my mat. Of course, I can't find it. I want it. Alright. I'm just going to stick a little bit of glue on here. It doesn't have to be totally covered. Let's just put some on. Dab it here and there. Yeah, it's probably good. I got more on my hand. And I'm putting that about 3/4 of an inch down, in and up from the bottom. Just pat it down. I love my little cloth. I'm going to use my cloth. So take it off. I said I loved my cloth. Right, try this again. Right. There we go. Now it's on there. You have to just give it a second to adhere. Be patient, not like me. And then this goes like, you can put it around the top somewhere and have this hanging down. And then we're going to layer that over it. Like so. Perfect. Alright, so glue again. I'm just going to stick some glue on the back. You don't need any dimensionals here because the card will be thick enough with all of these layers. Yeah, I'll put it down a little bit more. Down there, right. And in. Just make sure it's not over your edge. I'm going to put our, this is 1.5 inches too. 1.5 by 4 1/4. But I will have all the measurements on my blog, so you will be able to go there and check it all out with the instructions. Right, so let's glue this down. I'll put you about there. And then I took the ribbon and I just want to trim that off. Take my ribbon scissors and make it about the same. There we go. Missed it, stuck to my finger. I think I have more glue on me than anywhere. Right, so we're just going to tape this down. I will use my tape runner, my snail, if I open it. Right, cover up this. And put it down in the middle. About there. Good, good. Now for the sentiment, I will use, let's see, I'll still use I Thought of You Today. Right, yeah, I'd do that one. I thought of you today. Let's put it on a block. And we'll use black ink. You could use Poppy Parade if you'd like. But because my background is black, I'm just going to stick with the black. we go. And now I'm going to put on dimensionals. So we'll just take 1, 2, oops, 3, and 4. Right. Peel off the backs. Everything's sticking to me. I've got glue on my fingers. And then we're just going to lay this on here, like so. And there's our card, basically, unless you want to stamp the inside. I did this one. I put, well, let's do it. I have time. I have time. I'm just going to stick on this big block. I'm going to actually do this one in Poppy Parade. Same as that one. Right. We'll just stamp it down near the bottom. There we go. Now I didn't color these with the Stampin' Blends. The reason I don't is because it goes through and I didn't want it to go through here. So all I did was I took my actual Wink of Stella pen, and because it's regular ink, it will run when you color it. So it's going to make my roses look red. So I'll just go over my roses with my Wink of Stella. There we go. There's a little one there. And a little one there. I think that's good. A little one there. And then rub it, make sure it's clear. Now you can, if you want, take your, like an olive green or whatever green you would like. You could use the Granny Apple green that we used on the front. Oops. And then just dab a little corner of a block to get some ink off your ink pad, and just pick up the ink with your Wink of Stella and color all your little leaves in. Just real, general. You don't have to do it perfectly, just a little dab of green on them quickly. There we go. And that's the inside of our card all colored. There we go. Wipe that green off my Wink of Stella pen. There. Now you can stamp a sentiment inside too if you like. We have I Thought of You Today, and we could put Hope You're Doing Well. I think I'll do that one. What's this one? That's I'm Proud of You. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, I need a block. Fit one here, right? Oh, all right. Hope you are doing well. Right. And I'm going to do it in black. And stamp it about there. There we go. And that's our card. So I hope you enjoyed this quick card today. It's not hard to make, but I did have a lot of it prepared beforehand. So, but it's not difficult. It's just time consuming. So I hope you enjoy it, and all the products will be listed below, and they will be on my blog, as well as all the measurements of everything that you will need, colors I used, etc. And if you need any of the products and you don't have a demonstrator, I would be honored if you would choose me as your demonstrator. I would love to earn your business. So you have a great evening, and check out my other videos while you're there. Click subscribe and like and follow and all the other things. If you put your email address up at the top, you'll get notifications when I upload new videos. And I try to do 2-3 a week, so I keep them coming. All right, you have a great night. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.